Buenas, aquí estamos en otro gameplay. En este caso, ahora lo veréis, un juegazo. La verdad es que he visto mucho de él en su día vi mucho de él y siempre he querido jugarlo y ahora he podido conseguirlo por suerte. Así que vamos a darle un poquito de caña al juego. Y ese es el Magna Carta 2. Pero bueno, vamos a cortar la intro porque entre que los prólogos de estos juegos suelen ser largos, no vamos a ver ningún tipo de gameplay al final. Así que cortando. Es un RPG, de Namco Bandai. No sé, últimamente estamos con los RPG de 2009, este juego. Y últimamente, pues eso. A ver, partida nueva. Bueno, deciros del Magic, que ya me lo pasé. Juegazo, lo recomiendo. Y bueno, vamos para allá. A ver qué nos cuenta. Nos callamos un poquito y que cuente la historia.
It was January in the year 1149 of the Lansheim calendar.
Prime Minister?
All hail the king!
Schuenzeit, Prime Minister of Lansheim, launched a rebellion, killing Queen Ibreen and usurping the throne.
Come, Your Highness. We must hurry.
Princess Rizafilda, who was 15 years old, had been held prisoner within the palace for a time, but made a miraculous escape. And, in order to resist Schuenzeit, enlisted the aid of Count Alex, an influential noble. 1 year later... The northern forces, comprised of Lansheim army troops and led by Schuenzeit, clashed with the southern forces, formed by Count Alex and the lords of neighboring cities. This was the beginning of what would later be called the Lansheim Civil War.
You must not allow her to be killed.
Princess Rizafilda.
Even now, after 2 years have passed, the shadow of war looms like a dark cloud covering the entire kingdom of Lansheim.
Back then, I was just a kid who didn't know anything. Who I was, where I came from. I had amnesia, and floated through a dull, uneventful life on this island.
You can keep on hauling her up.
Okay, pull!
Thanks a lot. Why am I not surprised? Would you get up from there already? I said get up. Can't you see that everybody else is working?
Hey, cut it out! Look, I was up really late working yesterday, so cut me some slack.
Slack, huh? Go ahead and rest if you want.
Really?
Yeah, rest in peace.
Wait a minute! Ah!
Hey! Judo fell! Is he alive? Hurry! Pull it up!
Maybe I just wanted to turn a blind eye to reality. What are you doing? Are you trying to kill me?
You brought it on yourself. This is no time to be napping.
You mean that talk about the Northern forces attacking again? You and the island guards drove them off last time, remember?
The Southern forces were helping us then. If the Northern forces decided to go all out, this island wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah, but the Southern forces are on the island, right? They'll back us up again.
The reason the Southern forces are here isn't so they can save our hides. I bet the real reason they're here is to get their hands on the...
Guardian? What's that? Is it that big?
Don't you remember? The Guardian is a living weapon created by the hero Strauss. The Northern forces created monster weapons called Sentinels based on it. Apparently, Sentinels are the Southern forces are helpless in the face of those powerful monster weapons. That's why they're interested in the Guardian.
So the Southern forces want to fight the Sentinels with the Guard?
I think what they're after is to figure out how the Sentinels are The Northern forces won't let them do that. Since the Guardian's been found on this island, there's no telling when it'll become a battlefield. That's why it's vital to keep a constant lookout on the Now that we're clear on that, I want you to go to the observatory and see if Northern
Jeez, how come I'm always your errand boy?
It's punishment for slacking off. You don't have anything better.
Bueno, parece que ya empezamos. Si estás lejos de un punto de activación de evento, aparecerá una flecha en el minimapa que apunta en la dirección del punto de activación. Punto de activación, vale. Conforme te acercas al punto aparece un icono del evento en el minimapa. Si te sitúas sobre él, se activará el evento. Vale. Si al situarte sobre el icono no ocurre nada, el evento se activará hablando con los personajes cercanos o derrotando a determinados enemigos. Vale. O sea, el evento está al norte, al noroeste del mapa. ¿Podemos hacer algo? Mapa. No nos podemos mover por el mapa, vale. Menú del combate. Semillas ganadas, vale 200 PS aliado. Y a mí no. Patada. Ah, patada. ¿Y por qué puedo dar patada? Hablar. ¿Qué no iba a pensar que el guardián aparecería en alto viento? Hay que llevarlo a Albacete de inmediato. O sea que el guardián ya ha aparecido. Aquí ha estado a salvo hasta ahora, porque los del norte ni lo vieron ante sus propias narices. Bueno, si trasladamos al guardián, las fuerzas del norte no volverán a atacar la isla. Bueno, o sea que el guardián ya está... ya ha aparecido. Hay que encontrarlo ahora, ¿no? En teoría. Lo quieren trasladar al guardián. No, para aquí. A ver si subimos para aquí. Me estoy yendo, perdón, me estoy yendo. Patada, ¿por qué no me deja de hacer patada? Aquí. Aquí hay una persona. Ah, el evento sale solo.
No sign of the northern forces anywhere. It's all very quiet, same as always.
So, you're slacking off again?
I was looking at Lestrada, that's all.
Do you know what Lestrada is?
So... it was all...
And what...
Just because someone loses his memory, it doesn't make him an idiot. Strauss is the hero who saved the world, right? Even I know that.
Goodness, I'm so happy that you managed to learn that much. In that case, do you also remember how Lestrada floats in the air? I think I taught you that before, too.
Well...
Why do I even bother trying? Lestrada is the aerial battleship used by the hero Strauss in the Great War that engulfed the entire world 1,000 years ago. After the war, Lansheim was in ruins, and its people were hard-pressed just to survive. And so, to prevent the fall of Lansheim, to save the world, he released his immense power through Lestrada as it flew, sending it into the earth below, sacrificing himself in the... Thanks to him, the land overflowed with bounty, becoming far more fertile than before. Wizardry became more potent, and there was a sharp... Anyway, there's a lot more to the story. But it's entirely thanks to Lestrada that the people of Lansheim...
I guess that's why the villagers sometimes offer up prayer.
That's right. We'll have a review of all this next week, so make sure you have everything memorized.
What? Oh man, I didn't even catch...
If you have any trouble, ask the villagers. This stuff is common knowledge. Maybe I should give you your next errand.
Another one?
Well, of course. Come to the lift at the south of the village. I'll be waiting.
Ahora el elevador. A ver. ¿Por qué no puedo dar patadas? Sigo sin poder dar patadas. ¿Será por aquí? No, por aquí no, porque por aquí me voy para arriba. Así que será por aquí. ¿A qué me contas ahora? Bueno, es lo mismo que de antes. Tu próximo encargo. Ya sabes que levantamos barricadas en la caverna de Cantoviento contra la invasión norteña, ¿no? Hasta aquí estoy enterado. Las cosas es que hay cada vez más monstruos en la costa, así que vamos un poco de retraso. ¿Y quieres que yo mate a esos monstruos? Bueno, ya los clappers que no tienen caparazón. Los clappers tienen caparazón, así que yo creo que se los pasan un poco todavía ahora mismo. Vamos a acabar con los clappers desprotegidos con tu espada de madera. Mata a 3. Una espada de madera. A aceptar. Por cierto, recuerda cómo va lo de combate, ¿no? Lo que ya te enseñé antes. Será ese 7 que aparece en la costa. Vale, me lo imaginaba. Pues nada, espera que la costa... No, una vez más. Vale, pues vamos a la costa, que nos enseñen a pelear. Bajar. Ahora que nos enseñan a pelear, ¿cómo va esto? ¿Por qué no puedo dar patadas? No lo sé. Pero eso de que me ponga que puedo hacer algo y no lo puedo hacer. Ah, bueno, en sí pone en blanco y negro. A lo mejor es cuando se ponga en colorín cuando puedo dar patadas. Ahora vamos a ver aquí esto. Mira, escenita. Menita se convierte. Un
Judo,
juto. El juto. Vaya nombre, juto.
What's up?
could you do me
Yeah?
Could you open this lapper's shell for me?
Ah, it's no trouble at all. Hey, are you gonna make something with the pearl?
Yes. Papa is off at war. I make a kick from you will be plenty to break the lapper's shell.
Got it.
Ya sabemos. Si usas frente a determinados enemigos o objetos, puedes realizar las acciones específicas de este objeto. De este personaje, perdón. En lo que se llama acción del terreno. Cuando se puede realizar una acción del terreno, el botón A se activará pulsando para llevarlo a cabo. Estas acciones varían según el personaje. A ver, ¿dónde está? ¿Dónde está? Ah, es esto, ¿no? Acá. Ya está. Para más cutre.
Thank you so much, Judo.
I hope your dad comes home safe.
To repay you, here's some... The column you see over there is the pillar. The pillar is really smart. You lost your memories, right? You should save them at the pillar so that you... To use the pillar, press the A button when you're in front. Oh, and the pillar can all...
Wow, talk about hand. Alright, you have your pearl now, so head back to the village.
Okay.
Vale, ahí por este es salvado. Vale. Vamos para allá. Nivel 1. Lugar Isla Alto Viento. Vale, vamos para allá. A mí no rayas el escudito que lleva este raro. ¿Tú crees que se proteja algo majo? Anda, con una espada de madera.
Make this lesson quick, alright? I just want to get it over with and then go back to...
Relaxing is all you... Alright, today I'm going to First, to attack, pull the left trigger.
Combat mode?
You forgot already? Combat mode is when you have a weapon out and raised. Alright, pull the left trigger and enter combat mode.
Vale, botón izquierdo, ponemos modo combate.
Let's go!
Next, I'll explain movement mode.
Movement mode is the opposite of combat mode, so it means that your weapons are lowered, right?
Right. In movement mode, if you use the A button, you can do things like talk to... The things you can do with the A button are displayed in the lower right of the screen while you're moving around the field. So, understand the difference between movement and combat mode?
Yeah.
Let's continue the explanation. If you press the A button in combat mode, you can use...
What are standard...
It means to attack an enemy. By pressing the A button multiple times, you can do a series of standard attacks. Also, if you attack an enemy from behind, use standard attacks when you're close to an enemy. Try attacking an enemy.
Presiona T fuera de una ciudad o una aldea para cambiar entre el movimiento y el modo combate. Vale. Pulsar el modo combate para atacar a un enemigo que haya establecido como objetivo con una técnica estándar. Vale. Si atacas cuando tu enemigo está lejos y no has apuntado, solo perderás energía y no alcanzarás un objetivo. Cuando te acerques a él, cursor de apuntar indique que se puede atacar, tus ataques no fallarán. Cuando atacando por la espalda puedes infligir un daño mayor de lo habitual, es decir, crítico. Vale. ¿Y no se cubre? Vale.
Good. Next, I'll show you how to dash toward an enemy. In combat mode, you always have your weapon out. That said, it's risky to move up to an enemy in movement mode and then switch to combat mode. And so, you must learn how to quickly close... This is called a dash.
Wow, that sounds great!
When you're at a distance from your target, try pressing the left stick button. Sure.
A un enemigo al que está apuntando hasta lejos, pues a distancia con él. Puedes apuntar a la izquierda apuntando al enemigo para hacer representar a él. Se considera que la energía al usar esta habilidad, pues si chocas contra algún objeto, el pleno sprint terminarás en seco. Vale. Vale. Hace así como un pasito como... ¡Ja! No puedo.
Next, I'll explain skills to you. Earlier I taught you a technique that uses your legs.
Oh, you mean Skyward Hammer?
Yeah, if you use that skill, you can send your enemies flying quite a distance. It's really effective when you're surrounded by multiple enemies. I taught it to you exactly because you can't use a real...
I know.
To use skills, as you attack enemies with standard attacks, strength con, then, when you've built up enough con to activate a skill, okay, build up your strength.
Vale. Se tiene que gastar una persona regular. Habilidad, la cantidad de can que tienes aparece en el indicador can, vale. Gris azul, vale. De forma para activar tus habilidades, el can se puede mejorar. Siguientes. Estándar. Como límite.
I should still be able to fight with
Vale.
this. Another one.
Martillo celestial. Throws. Patada. Una patada giratoria. Vale.
I'll teach you about signature techniques now.
I know about signature
¿Cuándo se llama?
techniques.
Eso es
Techniques
cuando
you use
se...
when certain conditions. I have a signature technique called counter that completely destroys an enemy's weapon, right?
Right. When you can use a signature technique, a sign telling you to press the B button will be if you press the B button quickly when it does, your signature technique... It's easy to initiate counter when you've dodged an enemy. The conditions to initiate a signature technique will be different depending... Now try to use a signature technique.
Que controlas tienen sus técnicas propias, particulares que se activan con cada cual en su momento. Pulsa el botón rápidamente cuando aparezca en el centro de la pantalla para indicarte que puedes utilizar técnicas propias. Si no lo pulsas, en un tiempo aparecerán y ya no podrás utilizar la técnica propia. Este tipo de técnicas no consumen energía.
Well done! Next, when you're in combat mode, you expend stamina when you use... And when you expend more than a certain level of stamina, your attack power goes up when you're in overdrive. So the damage you deal to it... Alright, use standard attacks and skills and try to go in...
O sea, en vez de ese modo de combate consigues energía al utilizar técnicas son habilidades. Si la energía se agota, pasa a un límite determinado, estás en superactivo. En este estado podrás ejecutar combos potentes, pero entrarás en un estado sobrecalentado. Dejas de atacar. En este otro estado no podrás emplear la mayoría de tus comandos y tendrás que limitarte a los movimientos hasta asegurar su energía. Ah, vale.
Let's go. Not done yet.
Vale, se marea.
I like how I get stronger when I'm in overdrive, but afterwards, I can hardly...
Now, overdrive has both... If you stop moving while in overdrive, you enter a state called overheat. When you go into overdrive, just continue... But as things stand, you can use 3... In any case, you'll... So go into overdrive, and when you charge in, perform a barrage of
But I'll be way too exhausted to do it.
True. When there are enemies left standing, it's dangerous. When enemy numbers are few, using overdrive when their defenses are down is effective. You should judge very carefully when... Additionally, when you're fighting alongside friends, even more powerful drive states can be chained together.
Yeah? How do I do that?
I'll teach you once you're able to fight more reliably. This you can't do alone.
Sure, I understand.
Moving on, I'll teach you... To switch targets during a battle, you can change the targeting cursor by pressing right bumper, press right bumper, and left bumper. Alright, that's a... I have something to take care of it.
Isn't that place under Southern Forces control right now? Why are you going there?
The people of the village are nervous. I thought I'd go there to ask them to See you later.
Sure.
Once you're done purging the area, you should report to Bilter.
Yeah.
Bueno. 1. Quedan 3, ¿no? Los que había que matar de estos. No, era para aquí. En la playa. No, nada, ¿qué va a ocurrir? Ahora estás cansado, descansa y usa las columnas para recuperarte. ¿Qué es eso? ¡Hala! Otro. A ver si puedo subir de nivel con los clappers estos.
I should still be able to fight with this.
Mola. A ver. 430. Para llegar a nivel 2, digo yo. ¿Qué será eso? Vamos a ver si subimos un nivel. Matando clapes de estos. Bueno, a ver, más clapes. Que son cangrejos, básicamente.
I should still be able to fight with this.
Que son de nivel 3. ¡Ay, clapper! ¡Ajo! Que estos son más troncos.
Let's go.
Esto da más experiencia, ¿no? En teoría. Venga, ¿quieres atacarme? Majo. Te quitan, pues tampoco me quitan tanto.
I should still be able to fight with this.
Venga. Yo con una espada de madera no hago nada. Ataca. Me has alineado, cabrón. Hala, canto me ha dado este. Espérate. Vale, nivel 4. Objetos, vale.
Let's go. I'm still okay. I should still be able to fight with this.
Pues tampoco dan tantos. Bueno, vamos a ir a que nos dé la experiencia el que sea, a entregarle la misión y iremos cortando. Ya intentaré subir algún gameplay más de este juego. A ver, no será. Ah, sí, bueno, no, es una concha, vale. A ver, aquí hay que hablar con este. Ya has matado a los cappers, ¿eh? Buen trabajo, te aseguro que no ha sido fácil. Ocuparte también de los que tienen caparazón. ¿Te ves capaz de matarlos? Si saben estar superactivo, pues a destruir el caparazón de un ataque potente. Pero no trates de hacerte el héroe. Si te pasa algo, Melissa lo pagará conmigo.
Juto, are you slacking off
Justo, otra
again?
vez te estás escapeando.
Nope, not at
¿Qué
all.
dices? No.
Today I did every last thing that Melissa told me to do.
Melissa, huh? She's a fine-looking gal. If I was 10 years...
You'd regret it later.
Good one, Juto. Come to think of it, how's the memory? Anything shaken loose?
Nothing at all.
But you've been looking a whole lot healthier lately. The name Juto...
But isn't Juto the name of a kind of weed?
It's a grass that's chock full of vitality. Melissa sure has a knack for... It's her way of saying, get your memory back soon and become as tough as a weed.
Tough as a weed seems kind of lame if you ask me.
But you can't remember what it is. Show her some gratitude for giving you a...
Now that you mention it, how come you can't use a real sword, Juto? Were you in a war before you lost your memory?
Boy, when I look at this fella, the only thing I can see him doing...
What? You guys get your...
Come on, you know that I'm just kidding, right? Besides, if a war happens to break out, the Southern Force...
I hope you're right. I knew it. I can't do it. I can't pick up a real sword no...
You know, you might not remember it, but I bet it must have been terrifying. Maybe that's why you're scared of real swords, things that hurt people.
Really?
If real swords are no good, then... Don't worry about it. You'll be able to use one. After all, weapons aren't meant to hurt others.
Did I fight in the war? For some reason, I still can't bring myself to touch a real sword. Thanks to Melissa, I can use a wooden sword. But for some reason, I still can't pick up a real one to use as a weapon. I don't think it has anything to do with my past. But I want to know why I can't pick up a real sword. I just want to know what in the world happened to me.
What are you spacing out for? Are you
I'm not a kid, you know. I was thinking about something. I'm going back. Keep up the good work, old-timers.
Oh, hey, have you heard? They say the princess is coming to the village today.
What? Really?
They say she's the leader of that counter-sentinel unit that was put together to fight those terrible sentinels. Plus, rumor has it that she's also a beauty, so everybody's in...
Impressive. I'm gonna see for my...
Bueno chicos, aquí lo vamos a ir dejando. Ya hemos aprendido cómo luchar. Y vemos que aquí hay una guerra civil por lo que se está viendo. O sea, ya subiré más gameplay de este juego. No sé si haré guía o gameplay, no lo sé, me lo pensaré. Pero bueno, la cosa es que espero que haya gustado el rato y que os haya dado una pequeña idea de cómo es el juego. A mí me ha gustado. Modo tiene dos modos de lucha, mola. Mola. No está mal, no está mal. Bueno chicos, ya nos vemos en otro gameplay. Hasta luego. Adiós.